Hello, Cherie Hanson here on the edge, on the tippy toe edge of stepping into my 80th birthday. A couple of days and I'll be there on the 20th. I feel so much like somebody who is on the cusp of various other periods of my life, like when you went from being 12 to being a teenager, and then you were 13, so you're a teenager. And when you have your sweet 16. Although I do think that I am probably sweeter now than I was at 16. I was pretty calloused and battered at that point. I am really looking back at who I am, what kind of person I have become or created, or the universe has helped me shape myself into. And I examine, when I am doing this, the domains of the aspects of self and the elements that I project out into the world of self. And the first one is physical. I am definitely healthier, stronger, more centered, more grounded than I was a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I feel quite accomplished in the fact that I'm staying healthy. My new hip is serving me very well. There's always the flirting of aggravation and impatience and perfection that show up like the three ghosts. You could be more, you could do more, you could have more. If you just push yourself a little more, you could. And instead of that, I try to keep myself focused on actually now. Right now, I am healthy. I am doing well and eating mindfully and working out and walking. And I am so blessed to be at this stage in my 80th year, coming up just a couple of days. So when I look at the physicality of myself, my person, I have nothing but gratitude for the condition my condition is in. My condition is in. Financial, because I am healthy, because I can run my Airbnb, and because I have a coaching business. Financial is a steady sense of security. I don't have the feeling that I have a house built of balsa wood on the shoreline of a tornado zone anymore, like I did when I was in my 20s or 30s. Social is weak with me. I have an introverted tendency, and also the aspects of myself that are very powerful in terms of being a psychic channel, in terms of reading energy, also put me in a place where I know too damn much. I'm sitting with a group of people, I'm getting the stories, and the guides are back there yapping away, and it's can put me in overwhelm. Since I am so content with my own company, that's also a handicap in a world that values extroversion and socializing and group things. But I'm working on that, and I understand I have to work on that because I do love deep, meaningful conversations I have with other people, and I want to keep up the contacts with my friends, with people who have supported me and continue to support me emotionally. And so in a way, I get down to you owe it to them. Like, is it like a Victorian marriage? I'm married here. And I'm trying to work my way out of that mindset. I ask myself the question, do I feel good when I'm with this person or these people? Do I feel settled? Do I feel calm? Do I feel that I am in some way benefiting from this interaction? I ask those questions. And if nothing else, it keeps me entertained while I'm trying to decide whether to bolt for the door or not. So that's on the upgrade list. This is something that I consciously need to build up in myself, and I am committed to doing that. Emotional, I really think I am kind of a warrior spirit in terms of emotionality. I don't get swept away by negative. I don't despair about the direction of the world. I don't find the news appealing or true or helpful in any way. I have an inborn optimism that has carried me through so many things in my life. If my body is happy, if I am still, and if I am doing my spiritual practices, I will be at peace. And I have to say, I am so very grateful for that ability to be able to be in a place where my little nest of the self is so beautiful. It's just beautiful. Other people get it apparently when they're in groups or, they're eating certain foods or whatever. But for me, it is that sense of calm, that sense of security in my steady Eddie optimism. My spirituality is an interesting one because I am now at a point in my life where I think everything is spiritual. When I pull weeds out in the garden, I see that as spiritual. It grounds me. It brings me back to now. The present is right here. I pull a weed. I feel the sun on my back. My feet are bare on the ground. It is a spiritual practice. I wash the dishes. I am thankful for the water that's flowing out of the tap, thinking of all the people in the world that don't have access to water, and what a gift it is to be able to wash my dishes. When I go for a walk, I go for a walk with the idea of finding things to love or finding blessings. A place that is around the corner from my house has 2 ginger cats. And when I walk past the house, one of the ginger cats comes out and is now allowing me to pet him. And I think to myself, this is lovely. This cat is so beautiful, and now it comes to me. At first it ran away, but now it comes to me. And the spiritual practice is to not expect it to come to me, to not hold on to some feedback of I'm a good person if it comes to me, but to just stay in the moment. And when the cat brushes up against me, I just understand that we are exchanging love. And isn't it wonderful? So spirituality is pretty much something that I swim in every day. When I wake up in the morning, I put my hands on my heart and on my belly, and I bless my body for the deep and beautiful sleep. I feel the energy in myself. I feel the vitality in myself, and I am grateful for it. So I don't know how many spiritual practices in a day, but it's not just 1 or 2. Now, the intellectual aspect of the self is honest to God why I'm still on the earth. There are so many times I could have raised my hand and asked to be excused. Excuse me, can I leave the classroom? But the very act of learning something new is so thrilling to me. It's so exciting. And there's always a sense that there's more. And the reason there's more is because the world is shifting. The concept of reality is shifting. The energies are shifting. It's an exciting time to be alive when all of this is going on. And so my spirituality is absolutely vibrant and provides me with so much joy. Intellectuality is leading me. I want to read. I want to hear. I want to see the new science. I want to, get out and gather up all the shiny rocks of knowledge that I can collect, put them in my pockets until I can't walk. So this is what I'm thinking about as I turn 80 is how have I managed to mold myself, to transform myself, to become myself. And one of the things that I am so secure in doing right now is I don't care what normal people are doing. They have nothing to teach me about my way of moving through the world. I went to a shoe store and the woman took me over to the sandals and she said, "These are very popular." And I said, "The normals like them?" And she says, "Oh yeah, they really like them." And I said, "Well, it's just another reason why I don't do what is normal." I didn't want to tell her I thought they were incredibly ugly. But this is the truth of where I am right now. This is going to be fun. The next 25, 30 years in my life are going to be so much fun, and I look forward to them. How are your domains? Sit down, look at them, assess them, walk around them, write about them. Physical, financial, social, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual. Kind of like going through your closet and seeing what you've got hanging there. Oh, I didn't know I had that blue skirt. So I would encourage you to take an inventory of your aspects. I want to thank the people who are coming on and subscribing. Thank you so much. It's a real thrill for me. Also, the kind and supportive comments that are coming on the channel. If you want a psychic reading, get a hold of me. If you would like some life coaching, I can help you manifest the things you want in your life. We make a plan, you and I together. So I work remotely, don't need to look you in the eye to do it. And lastly of all, as always, I appreciate you.